Previously on Wolfout Tonight.
Let's just say, I need kelp. If your first instinct is to snap instead of clap, you might be a beatnik. What smells like socks? Weird. I'm just... I thought I left it right here. Such an idiot.
Sorry, And welcome to the guest segment where we interview some random nobody about some dumb idea they've had. Hey!
Broadcasting live from Wolfout Studios in sunny Madison, Wisconsin, it's Wolfout Tonight with Nate Chappell. This week we welcome freelance jokesmith, #JokesJones. But first, the man who always dresses for the joke he wants, not for the joke he is, Nate Chappell.
Thank you, Randy, Johnny. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is Wolfout Tonight, and I am your worst Nate-mare. Welcome into the living room. Please, if you don't mind, take your shoes off. We rely on your damp socks to mop the floors. Do your part. It's frankly about time. Now, I want to get some housekeeping out of the way off the top here. First, let me just dry this plate. And then, so we've been making these viral videos on the show lately, and we've got like double digits on both of them combined. I mean, not bad, but I think we can do better. Johnny, let's do it. Good. So that was a viral video. I think that was pretty good. Cuteness, that cute. That strain of cuteness just might be contagious. You know what I mean? Fingers crossed. All right. Everybody, settle down. That was really something. But everybody settle. So for the last 60 episodes, Viv, Johnny, Finn, and I have all done the writing. You know, we've done all of the writing. Alan Sorkin wrote the first one, but that was just too much walking, and that was before Fitbit, so it's like, well, for what? But these last 60 have been us four, so that's like over 5 jokes apiece. So we thought maybe it was time to get some outside help. Now, we can't afford to hire a full-time writer on our shoestring fries budget. I mean, it's a large order, but still. I saw an ad in one of the trade magazines. I think it was the Weekly World News, is that right? Yeah. So I saw an ad for a freelance joke writer, so I gave him a call to help us punch up the show a little bit. So, ladies and gentlemen, all the way from sunny Los Angeles, California, JokesJones.
Hello. Hey. You need jokes? I'm JokesJones. That's me. #JokesJones. I got what you need if you need jokes.
All right. That's exactly what it said on the ad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well,
JokesJones.
JokesJones. So let's hear what you've got, I guess.
Not so fast, Nate. When you hire JokesJones, you're paying for jokes, but I don't deliver the jokes.
Okay, but to be clear, I'm not paying you at all, right?
I do have a rate, but that is correct. You are not paying me today, no. But I want your viewers to know that if you want jokes, then you want me, JokesJones, #JokesJones. I have spent 15 years.
Whoa. Not yet, pal. We'll get to your pitch a little later, but first, how about a couple of jokes as a show of good faith? Like, I'll start out with this one here. Have you guys ever gotten stuck trying to take a left onto Highland from Pico? It's like, what is this, the 5? Hey, jokes, I think this one might be sort of LA specific. We're in Madison, Wisconsin, so.
What's the name of that road? The thing,
Start with the weird growing pains, you know.
that one.
That makes more sense.
It's all
Okay.
interchangeable.
Have you guys ever gotten stuck trying to take a left onto Park from University? It's like, what is this, the Beltline? All right, yeah, that's more like it. Great. Now, what about something, though, a little more, personal to me?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so a little bit about me. I grew up in a little underground home built into the side of a hill. I have hairy feet with leathery soles, and I farm the fields of Middle Earth. Hey, I'm not a hobbit, Jokes Jones.
Come on. Okay. Anyway, here. Give me this.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's a lot better. Okay, this is more like it. Okay, so I grew up in a blah blah blah, hairy feet, leathery soles. Okay, and I farm the fields of Madison, Wisconsin. Thanks, that was a big improvement.
Interchangeable.
Yeah, so the thing about living in a round home burrowed into the side of a hill is that you never know where to put the floor lamp. No corners. All the rooms were round. Try hanging up a poster.
Can't do it.
I like that one.
Can't do it. Anyway.
How about another one?
Sure.
So, you know how I'm really, 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 like, super creepily into my cats, right? Let's maybe we can clean that up. Let's, You just underlined the second really.
Yeah, it's creepy.
Well, okay, anyway. I think I connected with cats at an early age. I mean, we didn't have cats when I was little, but my dad did build us a sandbox, which in a small town in the 80s was a litter box within like 35 minutes, you know? So, I didn't know any better. I started, going in there too. So me and cats had that in common. And then I covered it and everything. I'm not a rabbit, but one thing's for sure. I want to shake the hand of whoever invented scoopable litter. It's been a real time saver ever since. Yeah.
You're really gross.
Yeah. It's totally personal to me. All right, I think we're really onto something here, Jokes.
Well, Nate, I'm glad you asked. My semi-patented joke matrix that I lay out in my first CD box set.
Hang on. Jokes, we'll get to your infomercial after the break, but first, all the news you can't use. It's my week in review. Welcome to My Week in Review. I'm Nate Chappell, and this is my week. On Friday, while watching Dateline, I finally figured out who host Keith Morrison reminds me of, Sesame Street's Guy Smiley. Despite their similar appearances, one is a serious journalist, and the other is a Muppet. That went a different way than you thought, huh? On Saturday, I don't think so, Tim. On Monday, they found me. I don't know how, but they found me. Many years ago, a friend signed me up to receive more information about the Hover-Round motorized scooter. And I have been receiving more and more and more information about the Hover-Round motorized scooter ever since. As I moved, they chased me with the steady, reliable pace that Hover-Round is known for. I thought I lost them in Portland, but then they pulled up beside me again. I only hope they don't tell the people from American Trucker magazine. Alright, here we go. On Tuesday, I learned how to change my life with comedy using... Do I say the hashtag? Hashtag Jokes Jones.
Hashtag Joke Jones.
22 cassette series, don't be the joke, tell it. In less than a full day just using 2 tape players. And you can too, but you've got to call right now. That's My Week in Review. I'm Nate Chappell saying my week was better than your week. Are you tired of looking at video of Nate Chappell, but you like hearing Nate Chappell's voice, and you just don't know what to do? We can help. Wolfout Radio proudly presents the Natecast, a brand new podcast starring the host of Wolfout Tonight, Nate Chappell. That's right, all the rich sounds and words you've grown to love, without the haunting asymmetry of Nate Chappell's horrible face. No more smug mugs at camera, no more trying to figure out how tall he is, no more painfully adorable kittens. Just beautiful noises falling out of Nate Chappell's mouth. It's the Natecast. Subscribe on iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts. When we exited the plane, we had to step up. 8,700 feet is so high, we took a shuttle here. And it was like a shuttle, like the shuttle. 8,700 feet is so high. When Viv heard how high it was, she was like, 8,700 feet? Whoa!
in a world where everyone's chasing something, one cat has one more chance to finally catch one red spot. The Red Spot, summer 2017 on Wolfout Television.
Welcome to Exciting Products. I'm Nate Chappell. Have you ever found yourself thinking, this would be a great moment for a joke, but the joke doesn't come to you? Ever wanted to wrap up an email with a zinger, but you've got nil? Do you ever have floating spots obscuring your vision? Go see a doctor for that last one. But for those first two, let's just say, I know a guy.
And I'm that guy, hashtag Jokes Jones. Hi, I'm hashtag Jokes Jones. Just Jokes Jones, but hashtag Jokes Jones. If I want to get people to laugh, I want them to laugh at you in a good way. Okay, I've traveled the West Coast, California, perfecting my craft. I can tell you all the famous comedians that I've sold jokes to. If I was legally allowed to do that, I would do that, but I'll let my resume speak for itself.
Very impressive. But let's back up a second. How did you get into joke writing in the first place?
Well, when I was 11 years old, I wrote my first joke. It was about He-Man and Tila, and it was filthy. Since then, I've gotten taller and older. For the last 5 years, I've been creating and compiling a collection of jokes that are custom designed to seem like they could be custom designed just for you.
Well, that's absolutely fucking incredible. And now you at home can use these jokes as your own. And with today's special offer, Exciting Products is able to offer you the book, 7,212 Jokes, the 69 Visual Gags DVD, and the 3 CD set, 455 More Jokes, all for one totally ridiculous price we'll get to later so that we don't lose you too early. While you were talking, I was actually skimming Chapter 3, Setups.
Very important topic. Everybody's always focused on the punchline. They forget about the setup.
Well, if you call or text during this broadcast, you'll have full VIP access to setups like...
Have you guys been reading the news at all? I don't think it should be called brunch. Who here likes to show friends? So I just quit insert vice here. So have you guys been watching this election at all? Boy, is it hot out. So a little bit about me. I grew up in a little underground home built into the side of a hill. I have hairy feet with leathery soles.
That last one sounded familiar.
That's right, Nate. And that's the beauty of my library of nearly 8,000 jokes. They all sound familiar.
That's right, Jokes. So, you get the CDs. Now let's talk digital versatile disc.
The DVD features 69 visual gags. It's just a coincidence. It was originally 70, but then there was a copyright infringement. Anyway, gags like...
Disappearing leg, smoking jacket, bean wig, hat face, fat face, forced perspective, horse perspective, and much, 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 much more.
Wow. Just wow.
Yeah.
Well, Jokes, can we be done pretty soon?
That's exactly right, Nate. But before we do, let's hear from a satisfied customer.
Oh, me? I used a few of Jokes Jones's jokes. Hashtag Jokes Jones's jokes for the monologue, and yeah, they were technically jokes. Okay, so to review, if you call today, you'll get the book. You'll get the CDs. And the unlimited edition DVD.
69 visual sight gags.
What else could someone want?
How about a very own limited quality whoopee cushion with my face on it, complete with funny back guarantee on your first 100 whoopies. Classic.
May I?
Absolutely, friend.
That was worth the wait. If you want to sit on hashtag Jokes Jones's face and have full access to all of these jokes, well, then you've got to call today. This is a one-day exclusive offer because we've only paid for the 800 number through today. So you got to call right now.
We could probably get that number for a couple more days.
All for under $20.
Alfonso's Right, only $19.99. For COD and credit card orders, call 1-800-453-8500. Save the COD charges by sending $19.99 plus $3 shipping and handling to Breakin' and Poppin', 443 West 50th Street, New York. Alfonso's Break-In offer is great for all ages. Have your mom or dad order now.
Wolfout Television presents Eddie, the world's first ever live claymation television show. Watch the magic as it happens, live. Eddie's one cool cat. I've heard he can be a bit catty, but Eddie says he's just misunderstood. One thing's for sure, this kitten likes to scratch. Eddie. Series premiere Saturday, July 19th, 8 p.m. to Tuesday, July 22nd, 4 p.m. Only on Wolfout Television. Wolfout TV. It's not a bison in a grocery store. It's not just a bucket of cold cuts. It's not a bag of boxes of bags. It's not a mouth that opens to reveal a somehow bigger mouth, or a tire in a phone booth. It's not a sandwich that reminds you of your vice principal. It's a turtle riding another turtle, like a horsey. It's a painting of somebody taking a photograph of a painting. It's a sunset as seen reflected in the glossy pages of a ladies' magazine. It's 10 or 11 paper clips banging around inside a pencil sharpener. It's one of those old-timey suitcases filled with tickles. Wolfout TV. We'll make you laugh. Am I saying that right?
I got him, guys. Hey, man in the mirror, what's shaking? I'm sorry you had to see that. But the horse gets out of line sometimes. But we all do, don't we? Hey, I think this jokes thing is working out okay. Not the guy so much, he's kind of a dick, but the actual telling of the jokes, so that in putting actual jokes into our show, infusing the show. I've been distracted from all the laughter. Usually this is more of an introspective journey that we go on, but I guess it's a interesting change of pace. If that's what the network wants, I guess that's what the network gets. That's really all I have to say to you, man in the mirror, to be perfectly honest. We're going to get to some more jokes. I'm exhausted from all the laughter, so I'm sure you guys are fine. Man in the mirror, please don't start with me, because I'm going to start with you, okay? Bye. Hi, welcome back. I'm here with joke writer to the stars and former stand-up comedian, #Jokes Jones. Jokes Jones. Is Jokes Jones your real name?
Actually, my real name is Kevin Eubanks, but it was confusing to people.
Yeah, I could see that. That's interesting. So Jokes Jones is just a stage name, essentially.
Yeah, and originally I was uncomfortable with stage names, and after a lot of introspection and soul searching, I realized it was because my mom was named Lady Macbeth.
That was her real name?
Lady Macbeth Eubanks, yes.
Well, Well, it's memorable, that's for sure.
She's a domineering
Yeah,
lady.
sounds like it. So I was thinking that I would ask you maybe like, I know this is kind of a touchy subject, but why did you quit stand-up comedy?
Well, I wouldn't say I quit, but there is something to be said for the what goes into it is it takes hard work, it takes dedication, it takes a knowledge of comedy, and it also takes an imaginative audience. And sometimes you run into audiences that don't even bother to try to imagine the joke that you're telling.
Oh yeah, it can be tricky. I guess you have to have the right audience. Maybe you can.
Not that I'm blaming my audience. Not that I'm blaming my audience. I wouldn't do that. That's
Well,
not
sure.
the.
No, nobody's saying that you are.
But I'm not afraid to call a spade a spade.
Okay. So I was wondering if you had any more jokes you could kind of pitch to me, and I'll see if this is going to work out. Kind of, I guess.
Absolutely. And of course it's going to work out. Hashtag Jokes Jones, joke writer for the stars. It always works out. There you go.
Okay. What does a wolf do at a pig roast? Pig out.
Better believe it.
What does a wolf do at a baseball game? Strike out.
No hands.
Very good. What does a wolf do at the gym? He pees on the free weights. Well,
Territorial.
they are very territorial. Those were pretty good. I was wondering if you had anything political, like internationally speaking.
Let's stick to the wolf theme. Again, custom jokes. That's my business.
Well, I respect your biz immensely. How many wolves does it take to screw in a light bulb? 2.
No. 2. Yeah. One to chase the guy up the ladder, and the other one to hand him a light bulb.
That's right. What do wolves wear on their feet? Shoes.
Shoes. Next one.
What's a wolf's favorite color? Blue.
No. Wolves are colorblind, which is why I always found the story Little Red Riding Hood a little bit funny. They could have called that Girl in the Sad Gray Cape.
I don't get it. Like
Because they're colorblind.
But I mean the people, the Little Red Riding Hood isn't colorblind necessarily.
Yeah, but the wolf is colorblind.
Oh, it's not following.
Well, wouldn't it be funny if you assumed the viewpoint of the wolf in the story of Little Red Riding Hood? Is that too much for you to imagine? You know, this is kind of what I was talking about before. There's just a lack of curiosity on the part of sometimes people like you. And
Well, I think I've been, I was just saying that semantically, technically, if you have to explain your jokes, it might not.
you know what? Well, maybe you just need to tell them right. Here, you want a political joke? All right, here's one. What does this show and the war trial of war criminal and murderer Slobodan Milosevic, what's the difference between the war trial of war criminal Slobodan Milosevic and this show?
Well, I don't know. What?
Witnesses, friend. Witnesses. Sick burn. That was a sick burn.
That was a pretty sick burn. I don't know. I kind of feel like...
I'm sorry, I feel bad. You guys are all so good at what you do. I'm happy to be here. I got frustrated about
No,
my
it's
jokes.
understandable. I guess I'm just thinking I saw a certain light in your eye when you started, telling your own jokes and making your own jokes. It's just a shame that you retired.
I always like telling jokes, Nate.
Well, you were great on it. I saw you once on another show, a competitor, and I laughed my little booty off.
You did?
I don't know. I don't think you should be writing jokes for me. I think you should be writing jokes for you. What do you say? You want to get back on that horse?
Do you really think so?
I wouldn't say it if I didn't.
You know, I do really like these jokes. Even though I butchered the Slobodan Milosevic joke.
You know, it was okay. Better than run through. What do you say? Is there anything I can do to talk you into just being a stand-up comedian again?
You know what? I think you already did it, man. I think you already did it.
Well, all right, let's get right back on the horse and let's play a game of a guy walks into a bar. A blank walks into a bar.
Oh, we're having fun now.
We are having fun. So, a blank walks into a bar is a game where we get nouns from Viv and we have to insert them into a joke that follows the structure of a blank walks into a bar. A bartender says, "Sorry, we don't serve blanks here," and the blanks say something, and that's the joke. So we'll each do one for each noun, and Viv will judge, and we'll see who wins. I'm a little worried this guy's a comeback kid.
Good luck, buddy. Hashtag Jokes Jones.
All right, your first word is elephant. An elephant walks into a bar.
Elephant walks into a bar. Bartender says, "Hey, you're just here for the free nuts. We're back."
An elephant walks into a bar and bartender says, "Sorry, we don't serve elephants here." And the elephants are like, "Oh yeah, I totally should have remembered that from last time. 'Cause I'm an elephant, and we never forget."
Point to me.
Oh, look at that.
That's good.
Stacked.
All right, your next word is toupee. A toupee walks into a bar.
A toupee walks into a bar. Bartender says, "You better have a wallet under that thing if you expect to pay for these drinks."
It's good. The toupees walk into a bar and bartender says, "Hey, what can I get you?" And the toupee says, "Give me a cold over one."
Point to Jokes Jones. Your next word is whistle. A whistle walks into a bar.
A whistle walks into a bar, and the bartender, a woman, says, "Do not objectify me in my bar. Get the fuck out of here and don't ever come back."
Okay. It's really intimidating. What are we on?
Whistle.
A whistle walks into a bar and the bartender says, "Sorry, we don't serve whistles here." And the whistle says, "Foul." Like a penalty whistle. Like a tweet.
Point
I should
to
have done
me.
a tweet.
Oh, come on. My whistle had...
Come on, what about feminism?
The next word is thistle. A thistle walks into a bar. Thistle.
Okay, a thistle walks into a bar and bartender says, "Sorry, we don't serve thistles here." And the thistle says, "I thought I was supposed to be the prickly one." Oh, I better.
A thistle walks into a bar, orders an Arnold Palmer, hold the tea.
Point to Jokes Jones.
Well, guys, that's the...
At the buzzer.
At the buzzer, I think.
Tied.
The tie? Well, tie goes to
I'll take
that
it.
guy. So,
I'll take
ladies and
it.
gentlemen, this has been another joke-filled episode of Wolfout Tonight. I want to thank our very special guest tonight.
Hashtag Jokes Jones.
Go see his comedy live in the world. He's back in full effect, guys. His website is, for some reason, NateCraig.com.
Can
And
get
he's Nate Craig Live on Twitter. Check him out there. See if he's coming to your town. I did. And he's actually coming to my town. He's at the Orpheum with Bill Burr in Madison tomorrow night and Friday night, so go see if there are tickets left, okay? As always, a big thanks to the toughest crew of two, Viv Chappell and Johnny Fisher, and to our studio audience and prompter operator, Mother to the Stars, Kathy Spann, Finn Hammond, and Tyler Enzer made the music for the show. Check out Tyler on SoundCloud, and look for Finn deep inside your heart. He's not there. We are a proud production of Wolfout TV. Go to Wolfout.tv to check out more media from me and look for Wolfout TV in your grocer's freezer or wherever media is sold. Hey, a quick programming note, guys. Since Hashtag Jokes is back doing his business, we're gonna go back to the standard joke-free format next week. Alright, so as Gung-Ho, Gung-Ho's Michael P. Keaton always said, it's showtime. And of course, be excellent to each other, guys. No, but, yes, and. So, how's everybody doing tonight? Shut up, I'm talking. I'm Nate Chappell, auditioning for the role of Hamlet. Hand. To pee. Or not to pee. Actually, yeah, could I use the restroom quick? Now, I've been asked to stop dropping the mic so much, but... Is this a dagger I see before me? It's not, right? Did I get that right? Is this a dagger I see before me? Off the top of my head. You guys look ridiculous. Line. Out, damn spot. Well, this is actually my first open mic. I think. Mic drop. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's been another programming day.
Yeah.
And we here at Wolfout.tv
visual gags.
want to thank you for coming. Want to tell you guys, if you want some jokes,
55 more jokes.
this
Number one, Grandpa.
is your man. Call today. You got to do it now
CDs, a full collection
because
of over 8,000
I only made 3 of those
jokes.
CDs, one of those DVDs, and frankly, it's not even a DVD. It's just a DVD case. That whoopee cushion has just a piece of paper on it. So
and custom made whoopee cushion with my face. Sit on my face, please.
Good night
Sit
and good
on my
nachos.
face.